Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on Farming Simulator 25, and you'll have noticed we are on a new map. So yeah, we're starting a brand new series. This is a very highly requested map that a lot of people have been recommending to me over the past few episodes. I know a lot of other YouTubers have started playing it as well, but it is a UK map. It is Saxingham, which is based in North Norfolk in the UK, and it looks actually a really good map. I have not explored at all. I've literally just joined the game in the yard and I know nothing about it at all really. So we are going to get straight into it. It looks like we start with quite a bit of land and quite a lot of machinery as well actually, which I'm not sure whether it's going to make the series a bit too easy or not, but certainly it's a good boost to have this amount of equipment to start with and 100,000 in the bank. So we're starting as a new farmer with the yard already. I don't know whether I should have made it a bit more hard for myself, but we do have seasons, crop destruction and all that sort of stuff on, so it will be a bit more challenging because once we've harvested we'll have to, it'll be quite slow, probably over the winter time. But we do have quite a lot of work to do before we get to that point. So we've got 3 wheat fields and a barley field by the looks of it that we own, and they are all ready to harvest. So yeah, certainly quite an easy start I would say for the map as standard. I could have started on a more difficult setting where we don't start with anything, but for now we will continue as it is and see how it goes. So yeah, first thing we need to do is jump in the combine, and we will go and find our header and make a start with the harvest. That really is quite tight, isn't it? And it just fits in that shed. It's a big combine this. It's probably a little bit too big as a starting combine, but I suppose if we've inherited the farm and this was the combine that was already here, then that makes sense. And we've got UK number plates as well. So obviously based on the name of the area, it's a small village in Norfolk. It's not actually a UK number plate as such. That we probably can modify it though to make it a bit more realistic, because you wouldn't get just letters in a UK number plate unless it's some sort of personalised plate. But yeah, normally you get numbers in the middle as well. You start with a letter and then you have some numbers and then you have some letters at the end, but the spacing's correct. Anyway, let's get the header out and we will make a start. So the first field I suppose we'll start with is this one. I'm guessing most people have started the same way, because this is kind of how it's meant to start with the first field to harvest. The fields are quite big actually as well, so yeah, this is the smallest field and it's not a bad size really, and some of the other fields are quite a lot bigger than this. Let's open the combine out, unfold, and get this header put on. So this is the barley field. We've only got one barley field, the rest of them are all wheat. So we're certainly going to have quite a lot of cereal crops, and I'm guessing we're going to spread the straw. We're not going to chop the straw, we're going to spread it so we can bale that and get some extra money for that. I wonder if I should do the soil sampling now. I'm guessing we don't start with the sampler, so we will do it from the menu. So there's quite a few fields to purchase soil information for. It makes sense to do it now because then we'll get more of an idea about what the soil type's like. So this is quite expensive because these are pretty big size fields really. That's the biggest one, then 2,500 almost to do the soil sampling for that one. But then if you zoom out, I suppose, although that's our biggest field, there are some much bigger fields around, so yeah, it's a pretty big map. Right, okay, so I will start by doing this myself, the first field at least. Maybe get the helper to do some of the others so that I can get on with other jobs. We need to put the steering assistance on just to make it a bit easier. We'll do 2 headlands I think. There we go. Right, okay, so I'll get on with this now and come back to you when we are finished this first field. Okay, the barley field is finished, so we'll move on to the next door field now, which is a wheat field. A bit bigger, this one, quite a lot bigger, so it's going to take a bit longer to do. Just wondering about the atmospheric mist that you can see, because I know a lot of you didn't like that in the Halcyon Pantime map. I kept turning it off at the start of each episode. I haven't done that on this map yet, but I probably will, because I'm guessing most of you won't like it. I do kind of like it. It's very atmospheric, but you generally wouldn't get so much mist, I suppose, at sort of nearly 10 AM in the morning on a summer's morning normally. So it can happen, but generally it wouldn't be as misty as this, unless it was a really bad day. And it does seem to be fairly consistent in the game. It is like this most days, so I'm guessing you would prefer me to not have this on. It does kind of restrict visibility a bit. That is a steep bank, I've just noticed, into this field. So if I lower the header down to working height, oh no, it does go down quite low. Should be okay, we should be able to start this field as well. This is a wheat field, so this is going to be probably slightly higher yielding, but we'll see. It'll be interesting if we can get around one headland lap on this field or not. Let's just make sure this is on 2 headlands as well. It is, yeah, that's good. Yes, so what we need to do then is I'll just get to the end of this run and then we'll go and empty the trailer so that's empty for the wheat, because this is a different crop type, so we won't be able to have both of them in the same trailer. We'll have to unload the barley first and then come back with an empty trailer for the wheat. So I need to work out where the silo is on the farm. I'm sure there is one, based on the fact that we seem to be starting with quite a lot of equipment. I'm sure we start with a silo. It's not quite as misty just here, but you can see down in the valley there it's a bit of mist around up here. It's easy to turn off. I can just do it in the console. It would take seconds to do, so in fact I could even show you what it looks like without the mist if you want, and then going forward I can either turn it off or keep it on. So it's on here. Where is it? There we go. And that gets rid of it. So it's all gone now. So do you think it looks better with the mist or without the mist? I think it's more atmospheric with the mist. It does look a bit, I suppose, a bit less interesting without it, but then it is a bit clearer, better to see. So yeah, I'll let you decide on that. I don't really know. Well, I don't really mind either, I should say, which one's better, which way around's better. Anyway, let's just stop this a second and we'll go and unload the trailer and we'll find out where to tip this. I think, oh well, it's pretty obvious is where the silos are actually. I can see the silos from here, so they shouldn't be too difficult to find. I can already see where they are. So it looks like every vehicle has the same number plate registration. I wonder if we can change that. I'm sure it is possible in the shop. I wonder if we've got a workshop on the farm here. So I'm guessing this is where we tip the wheat. Not coming in at the best angle because the header trailer's kind of in the way there, but we'll tip it here. So we don't have any wheat or any crops in storage at the moment, apart from what we've just tipped. Let's just go to the menu here and we'll see, yep, so that's just what we've tipped, the barley there, and everything else is empty. So that's one good thing, I suppose. We don't start with loads of stuff to sell as well. We have to make money. We can't just start with unlimited crops or anything in the silo. That's quite a good thing. What's this over here? Let's just have a bit of an explore. Ooh, crosses. So I'm guessing that is objects. So I'm guessing that's bale storage. I would say, as a guess, either bales or no, it must be bales because there's not like a silage pit or anything in there. It must be bales. Yeah, so that must be a bale shed. That's quite good. Is there a workshop? Is one of these a workshop? We've got a diesel tank. I noticed there was 10,000 litres of diesel in that. Oh, we've got a baler. So we've got pretty much everything we need. So not a workshop, I don't think. I can't see a trigger for it. So that must be a shed, storage shed. Maybe we don't have a workshop, so that's something we need to buy. These are empty buildings. Yeah, it looks like we don't start with a workshop, at least that I can see so far. What's down here? Oh yeah, this is where we started out. This is where the combine was. And again, there's no, as far as I can see, no workshop here. There's some IVCs. Are they full? Are they mine? Or are they? No, they're probably just decoration, I think, looking at it. Don't appear to be. No, I don't think they're interactable. I think they are literally just decoration. rather than ones that I can actually use. So this is a nice farmhouse. That's a nice house, isn't it? Yes, and we've got a garden in there. Don't know whether there's any collectibles on the map. But yeah, this is basically the yard then by the looks of it. So if we don't start with the workshop, I'm guessing we don't then, looking at this, what I can see. Is there anything in here? No, another empty shed. Yeah, so I think we're going to have to build a workshop, or we can build the mod workshop, which is just a cheap trailer that I had on the Hutan Pantai series, which is a lot cheaper to buy than the main big workshop that comes with the game. So I could just place that anywhere here, which I will do, I think, actually, thinking about it. Check the used sales. Oh, there's a weeder. Another tractor. John Deere header. Yeah, there's quite a few things in the sale. We'll go into construction and we will... Where is... what would it be under? Here we go, tools, workshop, £10,000. I think we'll build that, because it is handy to have a workshop. So we'll put that just there. Not technically a workshop, I know, but you know what I mean. It is basically a workshop. It acts as a workshop. Right. So the trailer's empty. We'll just see if we can do the number plates on it, just for fun, really. Just to see if we can put different number plates on different vehicles. Okay, so we'll do the tractor first. That needs actually repairing. I'll just do that. So yeah, we are spending quite a bit of money straight away. So actually, also it's got quite a few hours on it as well. Yes, license plates. So yes, we can change that to a more realistic. Yeah, it's got a class dealership number plate as well. Realistic number plate for the UK. So I don't know how old this tractor is. I'll put the year is like, so if it's 2024, for example, it would be 24. And then, or we could keep that the same. We could put, I don't know, some random like that. That would be a UK registration. If you're not from the UK, if you are from the UK, you'll already know that. But that's a UK registration number, a real one. Well, I don't know if it's on a real vehicle in real life, but it's certainly a realistic set out. So we'll OK that, and now we have a proper UK registration on the tractor. There we go. So yeah, that's quite a handy thing to do. Okay, so it's not saved it, has it? Did I not? Oh, did I not OK that or something? Hang on, bear with me. I'll just see if I can change that again. There we go. Yeah, that was my fault. I did not click confirm on that, so that's why I've also done the trailer now as well. So the trailer and the tractor have got matching number plates. So I thought that would look a bit better than having them separate. So yeah, now we have proper UK registration numbers on the tractor and trailer, like that a lot. Right, so we don't actually need to go and unload the combine just yet, it isn't full, so we'll just park the trailer here for now, and I will continue with the harvest. Okay, almost finished the field now. Just on the last stretch up the field and then we'll be done. Of the two smaller fields anyway, we've still got two more to do. But that'll probably wait for next episode I think, because I've done enough harvesting for today. I would like to try and start the baling at least today. We're not going to get it all done, but we'll do one field maybe. And then probably do the next one next episode. I'll probably use the helper next time as well to do some of the combining, because I think we've seen enough of the combine now. Just to point out though, it's done 150.7 hours. It's quite a lot of hours on an in-game combine anyway. Yeah, it's not by any means a new combine. So I don't think it's going to be too easy, because when we come to sell this, it's going to be very low value really. Actually, we won't get much money back for it when we come to change it for a new one. So yeah, it's not going to be too... I thought it was like a load of brand new massive equipment, but actually it's all quite well used. So yeah, it's not too bad. Can we see our auger from this side? So we can get it lined up with the trailer. There it is. Yep, we should be able to do that. Let's have a look. I don't often do a lot of in-game first person view, but let's see if we can do this. I'll know if it's over the trailer because it'll start coming out. Almost. Am I too near to it or too far away though? I can't tell. Let's see if we can get a bit closer and see if it's... I'm guessing I'm too close to it then. Yeah, I'm too close. Let's go a bit further away. See if we can get it to work this time. There we go. Yeah, I was too near to the trailer. It's quite difficult to gauge that actually, especially in game. You can't tell how. Let's have a look how close I actually am to it. Oh, right dead in the middle. That's good. Okay. So when this is unloaded, we'll go and tip this, and then we'll put the baler on, and we will make a start with the baling. I'll just keep the combine out for now because that will be needed next time. Oh, it's not even emptied it. Yeah, not the biggest trailer this either. It's quite a low grain capacity in this, 20,000 litres, which is not a lot really. So it will be good to upgrade that as well. We'll certainly be upgrading some equipment, because although it seems like we've started with some quite big stuff, actually it's not that good when you actually look at it. The hours are high, and it's not all as big as it looks really. Some of it is... Yeah, so what we'll do, we'll leave that there for now. Shouldn't be too in the way just there for now. We'll go back to the tractor and get this unloaded at the silo, and then I'll go and put the baler on, and we'll make a start in the smaller of the two fields with a bit of baling. Oh wow, this tractor's got 227 hours on it. So yeah, although it seems good, it is actually not that great. It looks nice. It's a very smart looking tractor, but it's certainly well used. With that sort of hours, it's yeah, quite high. Oh, also, by the way, during the time lapse, I thought I'd just do a quick DVLA check on that number plate to see if it actually came back to a real vehicle, and it doesn't. It's a made-up. Well, it's a real. It could be a real vehicle, but it isn't. It's not actually registered to a vehicle. At least when I checked, it's not anyway. So that's actually good in a way, cause just in case somebody's actual real number plate was being used, but no, it's not. It's a fake one. It's not a real vehicle. But it was just like a load of random numbers. This is a real, like I say, it's a real format, but just not an actual vehicle. Okay, I'll just leave the trailer here for now. I'll just back it up into that, against the wall there. And we will get the baler, which is in this shed here in front, I think, from what I remember. It's on this side, the closed side. So what we'll do, we'll close that one up, and then open this one. And yep, there it is. So we will get that on, and I'll go and bale the first field, the barley field that we harvested. So as you can see, I decided to do the headlands of this field as well, just to make a bit more of a head start for next time, but we will continue this field next time again with the baling and obviously get more of the harvesting done. Interestingly, it seems to be destroying the stubble as well, the wheels. It looks like it is anyway, which is something I haven't seen before. It seems to be that there is crop destruction, but it's actually destroying stubble as well as the actual crop. I'm pretty sure it wasn't doing that on any other map, although maybe it was, I don't know, but it's actually turning the whole field to just soil, interestingly, just driving around on it, which is quite interesting. I'm sure it doesn't normally do that. It does look definitely different. Anyway, we're going to leave that just there for today and just quickly get out and have a look. So yeah, that's obviously the stubble, and then where we've been driving and turning, there's literally no stubble at all. It's completely got rid of it, so that's weird. But yeah, anyway, this map does apparently have a new update coming out very soon. It might even be out by the time this video is released, but we'll see on that. I will try and update it without losing the save game, hopefully. And you can see from the precision farming details at the bottom there, it will also need lime and nitrogen before the next crop, or with the drilling of the next crop. That's another thing we'll need to get, is a big seed drill, because the one we've got standard is not very big at all. In fact, it's one I don't like, so we'll try and change that as well. So yeah, although it appears that you start with quite a lot, actually when you start to think about it and start changing some of the equipment, it isn't, like I said earlier, not that good really, because it's all fairly old, high hour machinery that we start with, and some of it isn't really suitable, like the seed drill. I will want to change before we use it, I would have thought. So yeah, we'll see. And let me know about the fog as well, see if you want me to keep that off or keep it on, or maybe a bit of both. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, really hope you've enjoyed the very first episode on this series. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.